And we're back, everybody. Continuing Renegade Platinum here. Last we heard, there was something going on with Team Galactic. What are you doing here? Hey, I'm gonna chop liver. Where's this? Well, that's good. That was rough. You, what have you done? What have I done? Well, technically speaking, it wasn't me. Package had arrived, see? That was a bomb named after the Galactic bomb. I was told to push the button, so I did. That's right, mustn't forget, the test results need reporting. Cheerio then. Your mask's absurd. You two, do not follow me. Do not let anyone else in, either. There'd be big trouble if there's any of that bomb left. Staying here. Alright, I'll go get the guy. I just wanted to make sure I know where I'm supposed to do. We'll speed ahead. Take out the dude. I'm just gonna catch him and beat him up. That's the rule. Hang on, I should put the lucky egg on someone again. Who was the lowest leveled? Samus's. Samus didn't really get a whole lot of use last episode, so let's do this. Let's actually kill some things now, chat. Let's win. Okay, we're down there. Let's run over this way. He's talking to himself. Oh, goody, it's you. Hello, my friend. Team Galactic is annoying. What does Looker actually add to the plot in this game again? I just remember him being there. They made a big deal out of him. And then they were like... And then he, like, did nothing. There you are. Why am I running like this? New world, new universe, our boss was talking about. He's making me giddy thinking about it when we use this thing. You're eavesdropping. I was talking to myself. You're persistent, too. I'm pooped out from all the running, but I'm not going to battle you. He does something in post-game. Alright. Okay, Toxicroak. Easy enough to just Zen headbutt this thing. Alright. You know, last session, chat, I was talking about how, Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles is on PS3. One of the things I was also gonna get, probably to stream, was, Operation Raccoon City. But, like, you can buy that on Steam, but, like, the game doesn't work anymore. Because of, what is it? It was tied to, like, games for Windows or something, and since that got shut down... Let me see. Oh, the Psyduck stuff. Alright, here we go. Excellent. There we are. Yeah, I was thinking of, like, since you can't play the Steam version of Operation Raccoon City, even though it's being sold, like, you have to do some weird stuff, and I could not get it to work. It was pain. I was thinking of just streaming it off, like, my PS5 or something, off the PlayStation Now streaming thing, the PS3 version, since I don't have a copy anywhere anymore. I actually unironically enjoyed Operation Raccoon City. Where was this again? Here. Windows Live or something. Yeah, remember when that was a thing? It's weird. Oh, come on. It's strange. Because I remember I tried to get Operation Raccoon City working for a stream before, but the game just, like, refused to work. I tried looking up a bunch of stuff online about what you had to do to get it to run without, like, games for Windows, and it just refused to play. Alright. Just say yes. Can I stream both Twitch and PS Now simultaneously? My internet should be fine for that, I would imagine. Because, like, as far as, like, the uploading part of playing games on PlayStation Now, it's just sending, like, my inputs, right? That should be fine. Yeah, I'm probably going to do Resident Evil 5 and 6 with Dylan, if we can make that happen. Let's see. I gotta fight the trainers here. Okay, there's a pincer. Take him out. I mean, like, I've done streams while, like, people in the house are, like, watching YouTube and, like, using Netflix and stuff. The problem is, like, it's only really an issue when, like, when me and Dylan were in the same house. Like, we can't stream at the same time, because that's just, like, too much. It literally would not work. Like, or rather, we can't stream at the same time, or one person can't upload a video at the same time. Ninja Trio, take him out. Yeah, that's right. Even if you do get some Steam versions of games to work, when they were tied to games for Windows, they sometimes still crash and stuff as well. It's annoying. But yeah, chat, if you've never heard of Operation Raccoon City, it was a game that pissed a lot of people off when it came out. Because it was like peak action Resident Evil. It was like a 4-player co-op team shooter thing, where you play as like these special Umbrella Ops during the Raccoon City incident. And it's the most hilarious thing about that game is that, like, one of the characters you can play as is basically, like, peak OC fanfiction hero character. There's, like, this dude. Oh, I meant to hit Zen Headbutt. It's alright, I win anyway. This dude named Vector. And his whole thing is that, like, he has, like, a Grim Reaper hood and a gas mask. And he's supposed to be, like, the student of Hunk. Like, the badass Hunk in Resident Evil 2. And, like, how much more of a fanfic character can you create than that? This is my OC Vector. He's like the student of Hunk, and he kills zombies and is super cool. Yeah. Vector, I mean, he's cool, but it's like so fanfic stuff. I want to play that game again. I want to play through the campaign, even if I have to do it with, like, bots. I think that'll be a fun stream while we're going through RE games. The opening mission of that game is literally like, you're going in to assist the guys who are stealing the G from Birkin. I'll just use Ironhead again. Not much I can really do. And, like, you literally meet up with Hunk, and he's just like, oh, you guys must be the new members of the team. It's so cheesy. And I'm dead. There we go. Now I gotta revive. The game did have some interesting mechanics, but it was kind of cheap, I guess you could say, for the time. There we go. Whatever, I'll just double in the super potions. I get why a lot of people didn't like it, but I did. I like playing the online multiplayer as well. It was fun. I think I mained Spectre, I think he was called. I liked his abilities. There we are. Oh, come on. I don't think I ever played the DLC for it, though. Like, there was some free DLC that was released for it, and I physically couldn't download it, and I just, like, never did. Yeah, you can play as Hunk in Mercenaries 3D. That's a game I gotta do with... Oh, Solar Beam. 2 words, Solar Beam. There we go. It's one of those games they're probably never gonna re-release, though. No, chat, I tell you, the Resident Evil game that's the absolute largest embarrassment is by far Umbrella Corps. That game was so bad that the North American, like, division of Capcom, they removed the Resident Evil title from it for the North American release. And they put no money into advertising it because they wanted people to forget that it was existed, because they considered it, like, bad for the brand. But, like, Capcom Japan had already spent so much money on it that, like, they had to just, like, quietly release it to try and get some money back. That game is a joke. Umbrella Corps? Well, Umbrella Corpse. Core. However the heck you're supposed to say it. Is that that's a nurse? Yeah. As an ace trainer, I have to take battles in stride. Also, there's no fog on this route, chat. It was no, it wasn't. It was supposed to be, like, some kind of, like, cheap esports game that they kind of just gave up on halfway through, and then they just released it because money. They needed to make some money back. It's so bad. I did a one-off stream of it years ago, but I could probably revisit it. It has, like, oh, come on. It has, like, a single-player... It has a single-player campaign, which is basically, like, it has a bunch of, like, bits of text between the missions. Let's use Yo-Yo. That game is fun. You can crawl at hyper speed. But yeah, it's one of those games you gotta play just to see how bad it is. I still have it in my Steam library. I could totally do another stream of it this month. I suppose I could just signal beam, why not? Starmie. I think it's technically canon, whatever story is effective in it, but ugh. Excellent. Ambipom. Samus is dead again. It's not Yo-Yo. Oh, don't fake me out. Burn! Aye, we lost. How dare you beat us? Go away, go! Hello, let's get you all fixed up. Well, at least they put a free healing nurse on this route. Double battle. Yo-yo. No, don't want to fly. Resident Evil has some fun games. Like, Resident Evil is one of those series where I can even play the bad games and have a good time. Especially as a streamer now. There we go. That's right, I renamed the channel points to Teddy tokens. I don't really know what to do with them still, but it's an adorable name, and I put a Teddy Ursa icon there. Ironhead on you. Crap. Yeah, I think I'll just, like, fly or something. Because I'm probably gonna get attacked as Charizard. Yep, Earthquake. Man, I put Samus up front, and literally everything is a counter to her. Okay, then if he's gonna spam Earthquake, I'll just do this. There it is. At least I can go to the nurse again right after this. Thunderbolt, Gyarados, Flamethrower, you. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm probably gonna finish or play and stream Dread before I do another Castlevania. Like, I streamed all of Dawn of Sorrow. I have like a 6 hours worth of footage, but I haven't been able to upload it because YouTube. I only just barely finally got Rondo of Blood uploaded from like last week. That's such a pain. Try Blizzard, I guess. Why not? Playing for Ampharos. Yeah, I decided I want to stream it day one. Like, there's a bunch of games that, like, I always just... Oh, that was not very effective on you? What type are you as well? Oh, there we go. Alright. There's a bunch of games I keep putting off and say, oh, I'll just play them on my own time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream some of them, because why the heck not? There we are. Because I don't have any time left. Heart Dragon now? Okay. Just use Blizzard and then Earthquake. Thanks for resubbing there. No, I think Gold Ditto's still at 9 months, and you're at 8 months. Hooray. Hooray for video games, chat. Play all the video games. That's right, if you're sub for 9 months, you get a Gold Ditto badge. You're still at Silver. Teddy Bear! What am I doing? I can still just Earthquake it. I can't hurt Rotom. Oh, that's right. Ampharos is Electric Dragon in its Mega form, so that's why the type changes here. But at least you have Teddy Bear emotes. That's something to always be happy about. They said they were boyfriend and girlfriend, but really, the ace trainers in this game look like they're all related. There we are. Seem to have a lot of confidence. Let's see if it's justified. I don't know what else to put above Gold Ditto, though. A platinum Ditto would just be like, it would look like the silver icon. Okay, drizzle's happening again. My streams are very calm and relaxing. That's right, because I talk about moments and complain about video games. By the way, chat, I mentioned doing Resident Evil 0 soon. Like, I want to do, next week if I can, I want to play, like, 0 and then, like, RE4 Professional with the Mafia costume. But, did you know that the HD version of RE0 has an extra bonus mode? Like, you get to play as, like, Wesker, like his Resident Evil 5 model, and he has, like, some of his superpowers, like he can dash. It's so weird. It's such a weird extra mode they included. It's strange, though, because they use voice clips from Resident Evil 5, but, like, he appears in Resident Evil 0's story, and he's, like, not Resident Evil 5 Wesker? It's so weird. Oh well, extra playthrough, extra content. Let me try and go for Hammer Arm here. And Rebecca has, like, a new outfit. And I think she also has, like, that weird, like, mind control beetle thing that Jill has on in Resident Evil 5 or something. Such a strange decision. Ironhead. Bullet Punch. Yeah, it's a total loss for me. You see an abundance of talent. Amazing. Let's go back and heal. Can I only get over there with Rock Climb, or can I go around a bit? See if there's anything I can pick up. Oh, there's something there. There's my choke. Apparently I need to get Samus's level up. Can also go back and EV train by the time we're done with the next town. Like, I probably want to buff Metagross's special defense. That could help. Scyther. I tell ya, I don't know if I can play Gen 4 again without this extra speed. This is so good. I've gotten so used to it, I love it. Ooh, look at them gains, chat. Look at them gains. 150 defense. Spinda. Punch the panda. There we go. Golbat. Spinda's supposed to be a panda, yeah. That's where the da in its name comes from. Nice, we sweeping now. Alright. Mountains used to be so foggy. Pokemon would frequently miss their attacks. I'm so thankful the fog seems to have disappeared. Put some honey on this tree. There's a Swallow. Buff level here. Collect all the Spinda variants run. Oh yeah, that's what we got. You know, I usually don't like the following mechanic in Pokemon, but I think in the context of Pokedex playthroughs, that sounds relaxing. Having your little mascot Pokemon follow you around. Ninja can use all kinds of skills, like this and that. I'm trying to think of some other Resident Evil games that I haven't streamed before that would be fun to do this season. Like, I'm trying to get to other spooky games as well. Like, some of the RPG Maker and indie games have kind of taken a bit of a backseat because my health stuff kind of messed up the whole damn schedule. Alright, there's that. And now we gotta deal with this. Hang on a second. Let me just switch here. Send out Miner for this. Earthquake. There we go. I've been enjoying Fatal Frame, even though, like, that game's much longer than I thought it was going to be. Like, much longer. And also, a lot more jankier. I'm looking forward to the second one, though. There we are. Maybe I could try and seriously beat Gaiden. Resident Evil Gaiden, I did as a one-off look at last year. Maybe I should play the Tiger Gamecom version of Resident Evil 2. Dragon Tamer. That one's always a laugh to look at. I should have went back to heal. Why didn't I? Oh well. Uh-oh. At least Rotom's defenses are nice. That's right. I did Survivor last year as well, but I could do that. I could do Survivor again. But I'm trying to think of ones I haven't streamed. Shelgon. Dragon Pulse. Gaiden, you want horror games, not horrible games. Gaiden's not spooky. I know that the 2 Revelations games would be good. Those are fun. Revelations 1 has a stupid final boss though, and I hate it. The frickin' teleporting dude. It's like you're playing a different game altogether. I don't think I could do a playthrough of Infernal difficulty though. Infernal difficulty in Revelations 1 is like a nightmare. Like, the hallway that takes you to the first enemy in the game on Infernal difficulty is just filled with, like, endgame monsters swarming you. It's like a fan Kaizo mod, almost. Not to mention, that's a game where, you can also only carry so much ammo. Like, you have a hard limit on it. So you can't even just, like, hoard ammo to give yourself an edge. It'd be pretty amazing to watch it, like, run, though. Even, like, some of the hardcore Resident Evil people I've watched, I've never seen them do, like, Infernal difficulty on Revelations because it's stupid. It's stupid and unfair, pretty much. Who knows, maybe I could do it one day. Zen headbutt. I had a panic and thought I wasn't recording right now. It wasn't on the 3DS version. It was when the game came to console, they released it with an extra difficulty. They also added the Lady Hunk DLC. That's, come to think of it, that's another thing that seems like it would be a fan-made thing. Chad, if you didn't know about this, they added, like, a girl version of Hunk as a DLC character for, like, the raid mode. Okay, this is fine, just Zen headbutt. It's basically just Hunk, but girl. Look it up if you don't believe me. She's literally called Lady Hunk. Come to think of it, chat, who's the bigger fanfic character? Lady Hunk or Vector from Operation Raccoon City? It's gotta be one of them. I like The Evil Within. I don't know if I'd stream it. I'm pretty sure that classical music track that it likes to use throughout the game is like DCMA on Twitch and YouTube anyway. Written by a 12-year-old or a 16-year-old? Okay, 12-year-old is definitely who created Vector. Horny 16-year-old definitely created Lady Hunk. For sure. I've never, like, seen a full playthrough of Infernal difficulty. I'm kind of curious about that now. Revelations 2 doesn't have an Infernal difficulty, but it does have an invisible enemy mode. And it's dumb. It's dumb and I don't like it. Come to think of it, I guess I could do, like, a raid mode stream. You know what I remembered? If I'm gonna, like, grind trophies for raid mode on Revelations 1s, I need like, an online co-op partner for that. And I don't know anyone that, like, plays Resident Evil on console except for Lorelei. She helped me complete the platinum for Resistance. She's probably gonna have to help me for, what's it called? Resident Evil, like, Reverse? That game that got delayed to 2022 and is pretty much dead on arrival. I hate when games have, like, weird multiplayer achievements that pretty much require you to know someone who has the game and can do that specific task with you. I was genuinely looking forward to playing Reverse, and it got quietly, like, pushed back to, like, next year, and it feels like you and I are the only people that gave the slightest care. There we go. Pidgeot. I want to get my level up. Reverse looks like the most generic, like, multiplayer shooter thing ever, but, like, it has a Resident Evil skin to it, so I guess I'm like, alright, I'll play it. You care about it, Vampy? Good for you. That makes 3. 3 people that care. I never really spent too long on raid mode in Revelations 1. Is it really that bad? I don't need Fire Spin. Looks like beautiful chaos. Is it gonna have Lady Hunk? I know you can play as Jack from Resident Evil 7. You can run around the RPD as Jack while Leon runs around, and then there's, like, Nemesis going to get you. Excellent. Very well decided. I usually skip a lot of the trainers on this route because the fog here is super annoying. Raid mode gets really bad. Yeah, at least it's a little extra components for the fun. Oh, that's right, you were able to try the beta, weren't you, Lorelei? How was it? It was something. Like what, did it have, like, technical issues or what? I guess that would explain why it got delayed. Could probably put someone else up front now, maybe Mina and Kuda. Was it you were in the closed beta for Reverse? Okay. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something about that. Earthquake. I genuinely enjoyed Resistance. That's another one people memed on. Intimidate for Alligator. Not bad. I'm hiccuping now. I was talking about the Flygon. I just want to get some more level ups, because I'm letting Samus get the level ups now. Even though she keeps dying. Wait, what? Excuse me? Did they make for Alligator part Dark type? They must have. I think that's what that was. Because Bug Buzz was super effective against it. It only had one map, and it was basically Leon, Claire, and Jill's shooting each other. When you were downed, you turned into a bioweapon like Jack, Mr. X, Nemesis, etc., and that was it. Oh, that sounds a little awkward. So, you're supposed to turn into a zombie when you die, but the zombies were like, literally Jack, Mr. X, and Nemesis. That sounds funny. See what else we can find on this route. Driftblim. It's just out here probably stealing children. Let's get a level up before I swap you. Hit by Aftermath. There's a Skarmory. Let's just swap to Yo-Yo here. Reach the farthest part of raid mode in Revelations 1. You need... Once you reach the Abyss stages, you need the Trinity bonus, or else you will not get good stuff. I forget what the Trinity bonus is. It was like the annoying thing to do, where you had to, like, do everything, like, not get hit, pick up all items or something. Just a trio of, like, conditions like that. That's a good level up, I'll take that. Hi, Asprey. I'm surprised to see you here. I was searching for some Pokemon to fill up my Pokedex. There are lots of rare Pokemon here, even some Dragon types. Cool, right? Oh, your Pokemon look hurt. There's a Pokemon Center right there, Lucas. Frustrated that never happened, trying to get stronger. Let me battle with you with the skills. Oh, that's why he healed me. Alright. Okay, this is fine. Level 44. Uh-oh. Even some dragon types like the ones I already have. Infernape. Close combat will kill my butt. Gonna go Earthquake. I mean, he's more physical focused. Fire Blast. Okay, good. I was worried about getting burned. There we go. Play rough? What is this moveset for Dawnfan in this game? Plays rough with the target and attacks it. This may lower the target's attack stat. What do you think? Should I get rid of knockoff? It's only 65. I don't really need a dark type move. Mine, I would just throw a Cleffa at it to play rough. I think knockoff has outlived its usefulness. Even though it has 90 accuracy, a fairy-type move seems like it'd be helpful for me. Man, apparently I didn't realize... Got it in Gen 6. So, a lot of this moveset stuff is stuff actually... Or, stuff Donphan can actually get. I didn't realize they made Donphan have such an interesting moveset. Never really got to use one in a casual playthrough till now, and it seems like I picked the right game for it. Nice. This elephant friend is cool. Grand Bull. I could probably kill it with Bullet Punch. No, he's gonna intimidate me, though. Oh, clear body. Alright, maybe I can kill it with Bullet Punch now. Almost. Not quite. Damn, for a Pokemon with that much defense, it sure does die a lot. Let's kill it with this. I mean, they are mostly egg moves. I mean, I got it from Seed Bomb from the Move Tutor. Whatever. $50. That attack stat keeps going up. Licky, licky. Ew! Not that weirdo. I'll let Yo-Yo do this. There we go. I like when difficulty hacks change up the movesets of Pokemon, so that, like... I mean, like, yeah, Donphan probably in, like, Gen 2 probably had terrible moves. Like, you could probably teach Earthquake and that's it, right? But, like, if you get an early Phanpy and get moves like this, like, every Pokemon could be good in its own way then. There weren't many ground moves. I guess that's also true. That thing's a demon. I hate it. Wait, it's alive? Fantastic. Fantastic. Take him down, King Penguin. Oh, come on. Burn him. Oh, boy. He's gonna Earthquake me now. I really need him to be burned so that his physical attack just dies. There we go. Okay, he's gonna go Earthquake again, so I'll send in Vampy for this. Fortunately, his special defense is buffed, but the burn is gonna whittle him down anyway. Just... Oh, body. Oh, come on. You can't paralyze the fridge. What's wrong with you? Don't use another Hyper Potion, Lucas, I swear. What? You can't just do that. You can't just do that, Lucas. Alright, then. Alright. Take him out. Licky Licky's coming back out. I want King to have the experience here. You got nothing left. You're all washed up. Alright, there we go. Be healed, team. Be healed. Yeah, Lucas gives no money, apparently. Alright. Take Lucky Egg away from you. I'll put it on Mina for now. Get a few levels on that, and then put it on for Kuda. Actually, King needs experience too, but it's... Oh, let's keep going. Odd spaceman here. I'll show that spaceman a thing or two. Lucas gives no money because of limitations. For those fights, Drayano reused the trainer classes that are normally reserved for multiplayer. Now, is that how it works? That's the one way to do it. Anyways, about to destroy this dog. You can just ice shard it, I suppose. Not enough. Do it a few more times. $51, what do we get? Okay, +3 attack and special defense. Beedrill. Okay, then. Beedrill used Outrage. Chat, can it do that? I don't remember Beedrill being able to do that. Or is that some, like, Mega Beedrill crap? That I got, like, as an egg move or something. Too much to handle. Alright, here you go, Grandma. Can I leave now? Think with Move Tutor, yes. Interesting. Imagine capturing a bee, and you can just teach it, like, frickin' the power of a dragon. Oh, I have to fight him now. Is it just me, or does this hair look a bit brighter? Alright, don't fail me now, Mina. He's gonna go for hypnosis. He's going for hypnosis. Keep going for hypnosis. Alright, he got it. Beedrill is angry. That's certainly a move you could put on your bat there. Excellent. King's got Vital Spirit as an ability, so... Magnezone. Oh, that would have been perfect for Mina. Now we have to settle for Flygon. Jeez, Mina, you're ruining everything again. Magnezone floats because it's afraid of the ground. Honchkrow. Darn it. What can I do here for this? I could go for just Bug Buzz, I guess. Beedrill can learn Outrage by level up in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Really? At level 31? Now that sounds like a funny reason to stick with Beedrill. I'll take that. Maybe one day I should do like a Pokedex stream of Let's Go. I kind of want an excuse to stream those games. I put it down and I want to go back to it. And I guess it'd probably be an easy game just for chat to help me catch the exclusives, I suppose. But the reason I want to do, like, mods only for that, for Pokedex playthroughs, is because of the trading bullcrap. I hate that. Why did I hit Air Slash? I meant to hit Flame Throw. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Well, that happened. Bullet Punch. Excellent. When this hack came out, though, Let's Go wasn't out. Okay. Alright, we're done with cutscenes and we got Surf. Penguin is now more powerful. You can get rid of Icy Wind until eventually I get like Ice Beam or something, then I'll put an Ice move on. Gen 5 to 7 Growlithe gets outraged by level up. Haha. That's because Arcanine is a legendary Pokemon. Did you know, chat? Arcanine is technically a legendary. That YouTube video said so. Why would they lie? Actually, in episode 1 of the anime, Ash sees a statue that displays 4 legendary Pokemon, one of which is actually Arcanine. Therefore, in this essay, I shall... Okay. Cynthia could come here, but, you know, she couldn't deliver the charm herself. Pal Park. They want me to go to Pal Park next? That's a strange... Huh. I got a Dragon Fang, I guess. Sure is nice for that to just be hanging around. Oh, right, this town is also supposed to be where the meteor hit. Isn't it? Or was that the top of Mount Coronet? I don't know. Apparently the devs did intend for it to be legendary, it's just that legendary wasn't well defined in that gen. Isn't Growlithe a version exclusive, though? And, oh right, this is the area where I could find Teddy Ursa. And there's like a dude that wants me to buy Slowpoke Tails blocking me. Then again, if you really think about it, Ninetales can sort of fit the same bill as weird legendary type Pokemon. With its lore, anyway. Let me think here. I got Surf. Cynthia said to go to Pal Park. I guess maybe there's like a new event there. Oh, friend, welcome to the stream. Gonna make a quick save in case we get a crash. How long have I been going? 40 minutes on this session, not bad. Okay. Look how fast I can get on this penguin. Who needs level ups? Keep using Mina and Yo-Yo here. The music is changed. I never really thought of Arcanine as being that powerful a Pokemon, if I'm being honest. Probably because it was a stone Pokemon, and dumbass child me was like, why doesn't it learn any more moves? How many tails does Ninetales have? I don't know. You're asking those strange questions here. Gen 1 competitive is an interesting thing I see videos on every now and then. Come to think of it, I wonder, has there ever been a game that, like, adds a battle frontier or something to Gen 1? Like, as some sort of, like, post-game facility to actually bother training your Pokemon. If you really want to get technical, you can say that Pokemon Stadium on the N64 was that, but... You know what I mean. The Battle Tower and Crystal version exists, but, like, really? Did it really? I barely wasted any time there. It was just kind of a thing. I don't think it was... I think most would agree it wasn't until Emerald until it got a bit more interesting and worth investing time into. And don't worry, chat. There will be no Battle Frontier in the remakes. There will be no Battle Frontier ever again. Okay. Yeah, I know Tauros is literally a beast. Oh. Okay. Maybe this would be a good time to take the Lucky Egg. I want to get some level ups on King now. We still have the scope lens on. Lucky Egg. Oh, here we go. Swimming is a workout for your entire body. Jump in and swim. Swim, you. Don't tell me to swim. She's probably like a demon that's gonna, like, pull me to the bottom of the ocean. A siren. die. Level 50. Okay, looking good. Sea King. Swim or else. She'll eat your bones. That doesn't sound very healthy. How can you survive on a diet entirely made up of calcium? I don't trust that. Must be a fake creature then. Love disc, send it out. I'll rip this heart apart. Wait, what? Oh god, what abomination new type are you now? Ugh. Let's see if I can Seed Bomb. Moon Blast. Now you can't just do that. It's probably part Fairy type, yeah. Sun like a stone. Well, Pokemon's one thing, but you should take up swimming too. Come on in, the water's just fine. Using up these super potions. Use one more on mine here. The human body floats more easily in the sea, so it's easy to swim. You cannot put me in a large body of water. I hate swimming, chat. I'm just gonna say that. Never liked it. Are you part Fairy type too? Okay, good. You're normal. We're taking it out. Nice. Oh yeah, and by the way, Dylan, before you take off for your stream, I'll try and figure out something for next week. Like, my whole start of month kind of got messed up because of the asthma issues. But I do want to stream some Touhou, because I literally, like, spent all of September putting it off. And now I'm putting it off even more. Now that damn video's done, I can relax a little. I can't remember the last time I went swimming. Max Repel. Well, I almost, like, nearly drowned when I was a child, so that's another reason I don't like swimming. That's also a reason. I said that twice. Oh, Baby Mantine! I have one of these. I abandoned it. Okay. We can just be basic and start with Touhou 6 again, because why not? Make that the first episode of Touhou with Brother. I communicate better with my brother during streaming than calling or texting. Well, whatever. You up here. Hello, person. Touhou 6 is boring? Well, you're boring, Vampy. You're just a fridge. Who cares what you think? We can play multiple games in one stream. There's no reason not to. We can just do a run of 6, 7, 8. I haven't really played 8. 51. Can't do much to Tentacruel. You know what? Send out Kuda and Earth Power. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to his place to continue the Mario 64 multiplayer. Playing Mario 64 again was so weird. Like, you watch speedruns, and it looks so... You see that smooth movement, you're like, wow, that's cool. And then you play it yourself, and you're like, oh yeah, this is an early 3D game. How do I move so weird? I had trouble just picking up the damn red coins in Bob-omb Battlefield. Slow King... What can I do here? Just keep what I got. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, maybe I can use something else, but this is fine. Chunky is somehow a good way of describing Mario 64 movement. It's like, yeah, you're moving through... You're like... There's chunks weighing you down. Here we are. That's why there's a lot of games where, like, you can play them as a kid, and you go back to them now, it just feels strange. I don't know. Vampy? Won't have any effects? Yeah, I think you're maxed out on that. Hang on, let me see who could use this. 93, 112, 104, 72, 94, 116. Speed's fine. Should make good speed better. Or bad speed fixable. I think I'll use it on King. I have a priority move on some mons. Let's go here. Get your breathing in order. Don't talk to me about breathing. Whale Lord. Bug Beam. Signal Beam. Aqua Ring. It's been too long since I played Mario Sunshine as well. Sure, if I went back to that game, it'd be weird. In chat, like, as you know, I like Resident Evil. Seeing people play Resident Evil games for the first time, I know how it is. Like, I can do the tank controls just fine, but then someone plays them for the first time, like, nowadays, and they're like, how do I move? This is so weird. I don't like this. And I'm like, yeah, that's the best part. You don't like it. There we go. I'm sure there are people that feel the same way watching me. Hang on. Watching me play Fatal Frame 1, because, man, that game is some supreme jank. Starmie and Politoad. It's raining now, but I can't really take much advantage of that. Signal Beam you. Just focus on getting rid of one mon here. Psywave. Remember, chat, if you're a streamer, you gotta speedrun everything perfectly. You know, I seen a thing the other day. I played, like, Super Metroid last year, right? And there was someone trying to leave one of those, like, snarky comments on it, being like, this playthrough's the opposite of a speedrun. I'm like, yeah. My first playthrough isn't as fast as a speedrun as Super Metroid. Can you believe that, chat? People say some weird things. There we go. I mean, I think that was supposed to be clever, but... Chat, I'm pretty sure a first playthrough is the opposite of a speedrun, right? Like, the complete opposite, you could say. And this is pretty bad. I don't want to use either of these moves, so let's just switch here. Send out Samus, because why not? Air Slash, the Blastoise. You mean it wasn't a speedrun? No, of course not. Of course not. Speedrun, 100%, let's go. He didn't even do game skip, where he just loaded up the credits on YouTube and skipped the whole game. Was it a Nuzlocke? Shut up. There we are. Anyways, we're all gonna die because Politoad started singing. Ugh. I speedrun games on the first playthrough so I can complain about their length. Absolutely. Ends video games, baby. Let me see here. Oops, I hit Air Slash. I meant to Dragon Pulse. You dead, Charizard. I have the Life Orb on that still. Why didn't the game teach me anything? Oh, that's because I was trying to get a good time. There we are. What matters is if you enjoyed the game or not. Yeah, exactly. Video games are cool, man. There we are. And that's why we watch video games. Just because it's fun too, I guess? I don't know, I don't have a morals. I don't have any kind of, like, moral lesson to end this on. Alright, running out of moves to use here. So let me just take this off of you, put it on you. Lucky Egg. Look like I'm swimming gracefully? Yes, sirree. Take him out. Okay, 3 hits. So I was hoping maybe 2, but it's fine. Oh, there's Dragon Pulse. Okay, Outrage is a physical move, and I don't like being locked into Outrage, so I'm just gonna replace it with Special Dragon Pulse. Finally fatigued. There you go, pal. Protein. Can I even use this anymore? Feels a little late to be giving me these items after I unlocked EV training. I guess I could put it on Mina. Won't have any effect, yeah. Thought so. Samus? Alright. Hey, it's a nurse. Don't you just like wandering nurses in the field? I like fishing, no question, but battling, that's what I love. Fisherman Corey. DM. Accuracy fell, no problem. Dang, Whiskash, I hate it. Oh, great. Gyarados. Well, I have an answer to Gyarados, that's for sure. Oh, stretching slightly here. I need to sit down and play Snap again, yeah, that's right. I'm done with streaming it, but I've been playing it more on my own time. That is a wholesome game. It's just, if only it had Teddy Ursas, it would be perfect. They put Ursa Ring in the game, but no Teddy Ursa. Which is absolutely evil. How could they? Ultra Ball. Alright, so what do they want me to do here? Let's take a look at the Mons we can find. Level 40 wild Pokemon. And I got like, what, 4 badges? 5? Alright, does it still show the badges when I save? Yeah, 5. Pokedex, $3.99. I'm looking what's over here. Using that lucky egg, getting them stats. Pure Incense, yeah, whatever. I don't even remember which incense does what anymore, because I like never use them. The only thing I remember is that I always get confused, thinking the Lax incense is for Munchlax. I think a lot of people do, but no, it's for Why Not, because it was introduced in Gen 3 and Munchlax was Gen 4. The naming on that was unfortunate, wasn't it? It's like the full incense you need to get Munchlax. At least these are easy kills for Flygon here. I saw it. Today's number is 30. Show me a Pokemon level 30. Don't feel like it. Well, when they named it the Lax Incense in Gen 3, Munchlax didn't exist, so you couldn't really blame them. It probably is just an issue in the English version, too. Also, I like the idea how smells affect the Pokemon form that's born. Like, if an Azumarill doesn't smell the scent of the ocean during, like, breeding, then it has Marill instead, and it's, like, already a teenager when it hatches. That's just funny to me. Yeah, Incense was Gen 3 for Why Not in Azurill. Are you going to Pal Park 2? For you, I'm willing to show up prize Pokemon. There we go. Togekiss. Should probably send out Samus for this one. Come to think of it, you normally don't find Meryl close to the ocean, do ya? It's also weird to think about how, in Gen 2, Meryl was actually a really rare Pokemon. Like, I don't think you usually even recognize what a Azumarill sprite looks like, because nobody had one. The in-game trainers had, like, Meryl a few times, but it was like a rare swarm Pokemon for Mount Mordor, if I believe. I kind of like the idea of Pokemon like that for Pokedex hunting, but it could get annoying. Oops. Azumarill sucked in Gen 2. Yeah, that's right. They had to give it, like, an entire ability to make it even slightly viable at first, didn't they? Oops. Life Orb. Let's let Yo-Yo play. Let me see here. Lucky Egg. I haven't seen Yo-Yo today. I guess she's not too busy. Azumarill was not used until Gen 6. Right, it didn't even have, like, what's its ability that made it good? Huge power? Pure power? One of those type of things? I don't remember. Fairy type, cracked it. Huge power, okay. Also, this Earthquake is gonna kill me. I'm gonna switch into another Earthquake weakness mon. Good job, me. It has huge power, and still wasn't good, huh? Alright then. Azumarill was just one of those Pokemon they made that's just like, yeah, it's adorable, don't you want to catch it? And for some reason, we dumbass kids were like, Pika-Blue? Is that the legendary secret Pikachu god? No, it's just Meryl. Man, we had some wild imaginations back then. Chat, can you imagine people getting incredibly overexcited and making up weird predictions for Pokemon? Just imagine a bunch of grown adults doing that nowadays. That's just embarrassing. Let me Earthquake this Charizard. Let me get Flamethrowered here. I know, that would absolutely suck, wouldn't it? What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't do that. You don't know what I'm doing. Piece of crap. Okay, then. Let me try Ice Shard. I'm getting Energy Ball. Everybody gotta switch now. You're probably gonna switch back to Charizard now, aren't you? Crystal Clear added a blue Pikachu as a rare encounter, I think. I gotta go back to that game. It's been updated a lot, and a lot of people want me to. It'd be fun for a Pokedex playthrough. I haven't played it in a long while. I think it has a following mechanic now, but yeah, I think I want to play some other games first, though, rather than immediately jump back to stuff I've already done. I definitely think the updates, like, even Blazing Emerald's gotten updates that make me want to revisit it already. There's already new regional variants. I think Blazing Emerald would be perfect for going for a Pokedex run. What did I... Wait, what? Excuse me? What did that say? Levitate? The Charizard has Levitate? Why? 2.40 has its own Nuzlocke mode. Cool. I thought I misread that, and I had to check it again. I was like, alright. I mean, I get that it loses Flying type. Why does my Charizard get Levitate? Ugh, alright then. What do I do? I don't know, use Vampy. Yeah, with Blizzard. Yanma was a joke Pokemon until it got an evolution, too. It's like, you want to use this bug type? Isn't it like the place you can catch Yanma is right outside the national park during a swarm? And it was also, yeah, you couldn't even catch it in the bug catching contest. I swear, the bug catching contest is probably like one of the most underutilized ideas ever. Whatever, let's just try and attack it now. At least in Heart Gold Soul Silver, you could get Yan Mega. That was cool. Like, there was no dumb restrictions to evolving like Fire and Leaf Green did for Crobat and Blissey. Chat, what Pokemon was coming out? I read the name and I immediately forgot what it was. I don't remember. I don't know. Beep, 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 beep. Absol, thank you, that's correct. I knew it was obvious, but I forgot what it was. I wonder, should I go for Signal Beam? I'm gonna go for it, why not? We all do this every once in a while. Oh. Oh! Die, demon. Burning with jealousy over your Pokemon. I should probably heal up the nurse again. There's probably like a Team Galactic crap happening in there. It's weird that they sent me here to do stuff, but my team got decimated by those last 2 trainer battles. Uh-oh. Really? So you think you could beat me? I'm an ace trainer. You do realize I'm trying to go heal, woman. Leave me alone. What gives you the right to bother me here? Man, the trainer levels do keep catching up, don't they? Nice, dead. Queen. How fast am I? Let's see if I can get a surf going. Yep, we got him. Her. Low punny. That I can just use Hammer Arm on. Fake out. Get out of here with that. I got hit with the foot. Dead. Gardevoir. Heart Fairy type, so I can just hit it with Iron. Oh, don't do that. Oh, that keeps shredding me. Like, my special defense is lower than my physical defense, but man. I really wish I still had that Steel type resistance. Hit with a foot, you mean kicked? Yeah, I know. I know what a kick is. This looks like a place we should be doing the radar stuff. I wonder, chat, is it like a viable strategy to use like the field cut? Like, you know how you can use HM1 on the field to cut grass patches? Is it possible to use that when you're like to like shape a grass patch for when you're chaining with the radar? Or does the game have like a mechanic in place to possibly punish you for that? Like, what if it tries to activate a grass tile that's been cut away? Did Gen 4 remove that? I'm pretty sure it was still there. I think it respawns quickly, like after a single encounter maybe. Huh. Hey, here to see Pal Park? It's wicked awesome. You can catch rare Pokemon while the crowd cheers you on. Though apparently you normally have to supply the Pokemon by yourself. Didn't really understand it. I mean, what's a DS game card? Yeah. Yeah, chat, what's a DS game card? Do you know what those are? Yeah, we know what those are, don't we, chat? Okay. There's some important looking people watching the catching shows. Once you have a look, go up the stairs over there. I'm off to Candle Ave. Okay. Gen 4 removed cutting grass. I stuttered on that sentence there. Welcome to Pal Park. Are you maybe Asprey? We've heard the rumors about you. You're a hotshot trainer. Would you join the catching show? May as well see what this is. I mean, we obviously know it doesn't work the normal way. You agree to participate. Happy day for me. Let's not waste time. I wrote Pal Park Manual. Basic rules is a place where you are timed on catching 6 Pokemon. You are provided with 6 special Pokeballs. Participating trainers are not required to supply the 6 Pokemon that are to be caught. If you do not supply a 6 Pokemon, you may not participate in the catching show. Wait, so I have to? At the start of the catching show, you'll be given 6 Park Balls. Use Park Balls. You want to explain anything else? You may make Pokemon migrate from Kanto or Hoenn. Doing so will stock your catching game. Oh, so I can do that? Alright, so it still is for transferring? Oh, well done. I guess I can't do it. Hello, who might you be? Is that a Pokedex? You don't have to do this. Okay, is that a Pokedex? You must be young assistant Rowan talking about. I'm very glad to meet you. My name is Professor Oak. Just like Professor Rowan, I'm also a researcher, though I came from Kanto. Oh, you were close! Pal Park is stunning, wouldn't you agree, Asprey? It has a special system that attracts every imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I came to make certain that system is operating properly, but I found myself rather enjoying the catching shows taking place. You don't often get to see some exotic Pokemon species. Wonderful! It appears the catching show has ended. It was fun while it lasted. I plan to stay in Sinnoh for some time. Being here, I should make the best of my time studying local Pokemon. You're welcome to visit my home in Eterna. Yes, do you see the two people over there by the window? You should get acquainted with them. They're experts at battling. It was a pleasure to meet you. Bye now. Alright, there we go. Oh, them. Greetings. The catching show was very enjoyable, was it not? My name is, how do you say this guy's name? Is it Darak? I think? And to my left is my employer, Lady Caitlin. Darak, this person is a trainer, yes? Yes, my lady, I believe so. Lady Caitlin is the owner of the Battle Castle, you see. You will find that she can be very taken by superlative battles. However, for a reason I'm not able to disclose, Lady Caitlin cannot battle you herself. Consequently, I partake in battle in her ladyship's place. Lady Caitlin would very much appreciate viewing a Pokemon battle. As such, I would humbly request that you and I partake in one now. Let me assure you that you won't be shortchanged by facing me on guard. Alright. Okay, Frontier Brain music fight. Yeah, it's easy to forget that Caitlin appeared in Platinum before Gen 5. I always forget about that. Yes, this is the same Caitlin that's the gym leader in, Elite Four member in Unova. Her first appearance was like the sort of, but not really Frontier Brain in Platinum. See if I can do this. Oh, don't do that. Dead. Okay, then. I might die to this fight. But that's kind of expected. What do I have for this? What do I have for this? I'm gonna get close combat killed by everything now. Might be able to kill with that. Okay. Teddy jams right now. I go for Bug Buzz. I'm gonna go for Bug Buzz. That could probably help. Psycho Cut. Alright, there we go. Staraptor. Could probably get close combated by that. That's annoying. But even so, I gotta go for it. Thunderbolt. Yeah, there it comes. Wish I was a different type for this now, but this should kill. I buffed my defenses enough that I should have been able to tank that, so yeah. Entei! You can't just throw that. You can't just throw out an Entei against my fridge. Okay, then. What could I do? What could I do? Should I just go with King? I'll do that. Sacred Fire. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, too. This is on his round 2 team. Was it Gen 4 that Entei got Sacred Fire? I know that was like a Ho-Oh exclusive move, but eventually they gave it to Entei because Entei had no moves. Alakazam? Okay. I could probably kill it with... Yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to do much to Metagross unless it has Focus Blast. I think I should just go for the critical hit chance. Yeah, there's Focus Blast. I knew it. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Double bullet punch, we good. I don't think I have all my held. Oh, Metagross, okay. It's probably gonna bullet punch me no matter who I send out. I'm not gonna get away with using Shadow Ball on it. I could try, I guess. I could also go for burn. I think I'd go for Shadow Ball. I'm actually doing okay in this fight. Oh, I'm faster. Good. I thought he would bullet punch. No, he went for hammer arm. And now he's slow. Okay. Okay. You're not going to be able to stop me now. Even if he bullet punches. Just earthquake him. Okay, for a split second, I thought it was going to have, like, a hidden ability, like, levitate or some crap. Because it can learn fly in this game. Empoleon. Oh, I guess, yeah, he does have Empoleon because, you know, the noble Pokemon there. Go Earth Power with Kuda here. Do that. Now, is this music called? It's the Frontier Brain music for Platinum. The Heart Gold Soul Silver version sounds slightly different because it's the same track through a different sound font. Oh, Ice Beam. Okay, that's fine. Earth Power again. I don't know what items he has here. Slightly different instruments, so yeah, it's noticeable if you listen to the two different versions. They're slightly different. Getting Ice Beamed here. I'd probably be likely to finish him with... Level 52. I'm gonna just try and finish him with this. Because I know potions might be coming. Yeah, I knew it. Got him. I did it. I actually won that. Again, chat, I spent a good chunk of last episode EV training my team, and I'm still barely pulling past some of these boss characters. Bravo, my hat's off to you. I shall see to appeasing Lady Caitlin's displeasure at my loss. My lady, was this battle most enjoyable for you? Fight. My lady. Fight, fight, fight! Fight, chat! Alright. Ah, Lady Caitlin's psychic powers. The intensity of our fight must have stimulated her latent talent. Alas, she can still not control it. Do not fear. An offer of fresh tea should diffuse the situation. Fight, fight, fight. Lady Caitlin, some freshly brewed tea for you. There you go. Ah, thank you, Duroc. Here is some tea for you, too. It's really divine. The flavor of this beverage can quench the thirst of anyone in the world. Obtain tea. Oh. We should be going our battle... Do I need this? I think I need this to go somewhere. Please come visit the battle frontier and look for us in the battle castle. We'd be delighted to host another battle with you in the future. Goodbye for now. What about you? Your performance left my heart aflutter today. I wish you would take this sky backdrop. Please use it when dressing up Pokemon. Saffron City's not in this game, though. Why'd I go all the way this way? Quenching thirst. There's probably gonna be like an NPC somewhere that's like, I'm thirsty. Imagine if I didn't check that. Anyways, I'm supposed to go to the Canalab. That's probably what it's gonna be for. Watch. What am I doing? Alright. Chat, is the island with Riley optional? I'm talking about vanilla. I don't remember. I think it was optional in Diamond and Pearl and you had to do it in Platinum. Or am I thinking of something else? For all I know, this hack probably makes it important to do. I think Strength was there. Oh, I think you're right. Alright, let's get surfing. Surf and find some friends. A man of the Sea is a mana Pokemon. Omastar. Okay, then. Gosh darn it. Swap here. Had a cough there, chat. Ah. Grass type deletes you. 53. Nice. Kabutops. We got this, chat. Oh! I survived! I lived, dummy! Relicanth. Well, I can't risk you staying in there now. Let Vampy electrocute it. Mina hangs on again! $53. This is one powerful fridge. With defense stats like that, it could probably take a nuclear blast. Anchors away. Let's pop in and heal before I do anything else. Oh, what is it now? Oh, that tea. It's awfully tasty. Of course. I can have this drink? Gee, thanks. I knew it. I'll have this tea all to myself. Thanks again. What is he blocking anyway? He's just thirsty. He's like, I'm gonna just make someone hand over their drink because I'm rude. Anyways. Looks like there's a trainer there to fight. What's with those two guys over there? They look suspicious and important. I had to fight. I had to beat Duroc, I guess. Heard this cool rumor. You get to know Wi-Fi connection, go to Wi-Fi Plaza, blah, 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 blah. What kind of different abilities? Alright, they're just useless. Let's do it. I knew there was going to be something stopping me from entering the next town, and it was going to be that damn tea. I mean, they had to put something there, because Cynthia told me to go to... like, go to Pal Park. And I could have gone... as soon as I got Surf, I could have just went here. And I guess that's the hint where you get the tea, right? Oh, great. Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Okay. I can level up. Alright. There's still trainers and stuff back here. Let's go do that. Let it rock. It's a rhythm of battle, baby. At the very least, if I get stuck, I can go to the daycare again and just pretty much grind relatively fast. What gym leader do I need to beat to unlock the next tier of experience farming? Hammer Arm. I like this team. This team is nice. It's a team of good lads. Break its face. There we go. Can you hear it? My guitar is weeping. Let's go get that fisherman over there. Hack removes the HMs, but puts a bunch of dumb roadblocks instead. You're not wrong. I get what you mean. Prodont. Okay, he ain't gonna live. Can't catch a fish, can't catch a break. Alright, it's only Huntail. Confuse Ray on Huntail. Before I do Canalab Gym, maybe I should try and get a little extra EVs on some Mons now. No, Surf is still an HM. Thunderbolt. There you go. Wow, this is hurting. Hyper Potion. Okay. Alright, looks like that's it for there. Let's try going to the daycare now and do some of that. Okay. So, we kind of maxed out Mina, King, and Vampy. Probably could do a little bit more for Vampy here, but I buffed the stats I wanted, and we've seen the effects. That's good. What can we add to Yo-Yo now? Probably a bit more special attack. That's probably the most important thing, I'd say. So let's take off... Hang on. Put on the power lens. Where is it? Scope lens. It's probably all the way down more. Nope, never mind. What am I doing? Wait. Lens. Okay, and I should probably, since I'm focused on using special moves only now, Fly is just for HM. Let me use the berry that lowers attack EVs. Okay, base attack stat. Yo-Yo adores you, attack goes down. Everybody adores me, chat. Just so we can put more EVs into special. Won't have any effect? Okay. Now then. Power lens is on. Let's go to you. Special attack. High. Alright. I want to make sure my flamethrowers can actually kill things in this gym. Okay. Already a +4, look at that. Alright, take a little bit here, but this is alright. I want to see that huge buff, chat. That huge buff. So this is the part where we mash A button and be powerful. I'm going to stretch slightly. Alright. Stretching is good. Stretching is comfortable. Enjoy your days by stretching nicely, chat. There we go. Ugh. It's getting a little bit hot in here. The weather's so weird. Like, it's like autumn now, but some days it's hot and some days it's cold. Some mornings it's cold, some afternoons it's hot. There we go. Excellent. Okay. This is a neat feature I like. Because I feel like the last few, like, hard hacks I had to play... Well, to be fair, Blazing Emerald actually did have an EV training thing, but I didn't really want to put the effort into using it. I kind of regret that now, because seeing it in action in a game like this is like... Yeah, I should have did that. I thought maybe it'd be too slow to go for it, but... It's whatever. Effort values. There we go. Absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna do this till I fill the level up meter and see how much of a plus I get to special attack. Watch me have already maxed it out and it's gonna be like +2. Nope. Wrong one. Get all of them now. Trainee. What a name, chat. What a name. There we go. Probably after this session, I'm gonna just, make supper. Probably get some more thumbnails done. Yeah, I mentioned having upload problems with YouTube recently. I have the entire Dawn of Sorrow playthrough I want to upload badly, but those are huge file sizes. Pokemon is usually a small file size because of, you know, the static battle screen. So I'm probably just gonna upload, like, Platinum, like, one of today's episodes tomorrow next. Be easier to do that. There we go. Plus, now that I think about it, it's gonna be a pain to get Dawn of Sorrow uploaded because if I'm gonna stream Metroid Dread, obviously I'm gonna want to upload that as soon as possible. Because, you know, that's gonna be a hot game, chat. Gotta get them new views. Because why not? Alright, one more should do it. And then Charizard should be super powerful. Too bad Yo-Yo's not here to see Yo-Yo become powerful. Gonna have the Super War. Almost there. Chat, what do you think it's gonna be? How large the number gonna be? I wanna see it. Alright. Almost there. At least one. Oh, big predictor right there. Imagine if stats could subtract on level up. Oh, that'd be funny. Number, here we go. 22! Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's a number. I told you it could go that high. Okay. Yo-Yo can now melt the sun. Alright. Now then. What other stats could I go for? Probably could put some more into physical defense, because Earthquake seems to be a popular move that I keep getting hit by, so... I don't think my HP needs a buff. More like my defense. Let's see. Power Belt is what I'm looking for. Power Weight. Racer Belt. My brain just was reading chat here. If you change the stats so that they're higher than they should be on the next level, they will increase negatively. I think I get what you're saying, but I want to see that in action because it sounds funny. I can just Dragon Pulse Golem, it's fine. Destroy them. Oh, you've been here? I'm sorry, Yo-Yo, I didn't see you. This feels like the first time I've noticed you in chat. I'm sorry. Intentional ignoring by angry mean streamer man again. There we go. Golem dead. I'm gonna run out of moves soon. I want to see how much I can buff my defense now. Because Earthquake is really just messing Yo-Yo up, and more than likely, we're probably gonna see that in Byron's gym. Defense, high, let's go. You can see the results of EV training are really worth it. Imagine if I had Pokerus. Chat, remember, for those that don't understand, like, the EVs and Pokerus and all that stuff, like, Pokerus essentially doubles the amount of effort values you earn. So that would have been much higher than the 22 if the game would have allowed it. Oh, I feel you, Yo-Yo. It's fine. That's one of the reasons I don't miss retail work. Dealing with annoying people. What am I saying? I do YouTube. That's certainly all I do now. If only he had levitate. Apparently that was a hidden ability. Gosh. Yeah, if I could have had levitate on this Charizard, that would have been sick. That would have been amazing. Chat, spam teddy bears for Yo-Yo. I demand it. Spam wholesome teddy bears emotes now. Alright, let's go to defense again. There you go. There's that wall of bears. Alright, chat, how much do you think defense is gonna go up? I'm level, like, in the 50s, so I could be capped for all I know. I might not get that much. No, I assure you. No matter how bad YouTube comments or Twitch chat can get, I assure you it's better than working retail. 100%. 1000%. There we go. One of the best decisions of my life was leaving my crappy retail job right before the thing hit. You know what I mean. Okay. Looks like you're... You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Just do one more there. The thing. Let's just do it. Why not? We've already spent enough time. Let's make Yo-Yo even more powerful. If it goes up by, like, +3, I'm gonna be so mad. One more, chat. Oh, not even +4? It was capped the whole time. That hurts. Oh, what a waste. Alright. Belly drum, we don't need that. Lady refused to leave after closing. She called 911 on us because we wanted her to leave. Was so crazy, she made my manager cry. That sounds like a terrible day. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Whatever. Just an Okuda for this one. Wait, what am I doing? Will I get a level up off this? Retail customers are just like some of the worst damn people in the world, I tell you. Excellent. +4 attack. Blah. Worked at a grocery store. A customer complained that the Chilean sea bass we sold wasn't American. Oh, don't get me started. Chat, I'm in Canada. I once had a customer come in and ask me if we grow any of our bananas locally. Just think about that for 5 seconds. Think about that for 5 seconds and see if you can figure out what's wrong with that guy. Yeah. Excuse me, do you have any locally grown bananas? In freaking Canada? Do we? No. No, we don't. Anyways. Where's the effort ribbon person? I don't remember. Now what do we got here? Do I want to buff one of the defenses? My speed's looking pretty good. My HP's pretty good. What's more of a threat to me? Probably special attack. Or special... Yeah, being specially attacked, but... I could also just super buff my special attack and be that... I don't know, actually, you know what I should do? Chat, maybe I should just put it into speed and special attack. That would be a good idea. Just be a glass cannon. Like, my defenses aren't terrible, and I have lots of HP. I think maybe I could do that. What am I doing here? Where is... Hang on. Let me get the one for special attack first. Let's do that. Lens. And more berries. What do I got? I don't use the attack stat anymore. All my mods adore me. According to Pokemon here. So I want to do... I'm doing this so I can remove the total EV so I can put some into special attack. Won't have any effect. Alright, now let's see what it looks like right now. I'm curious. It was equal before, and now it's at 144 over that. Okay, let's get some special attack on Flygon here. There we are. There we go. Yeah, special attack. Hi. Chat, I've told the story before, but, like... there was, like, one instance of something really stupid. Like, I usually don't like talking about, like, my old retail job, because some of the stories just make me genuinely angry. Because, this, you know, no one likes the public. They're rude, they're dumb, they're mean. But there's always the one story I like telling about the dumbest criminal that we had that tried to shoplift. So, this happened, like, as I was going into work, like, or rather, just before I arrived. There was a dude, like, he went to, like, the meat department, and he filled an entire cart up with, like, all, like, the expensive, freshly cut steaks and all that stuff. Like, absolutely filled the cart to the brim. And he put his jacket on top of it to try and cover what was in the cart. And he tried to just walk out the front door with it without paying. Yeah, Dylan knows the story. He used to work there, too. Yeah, so, as you can imagine, the employees were like... Because it's probably like, oh, like, maybe like $1,000, maybe even $2,000 worth of merchandise. That crap is expensive. And the employees are like, where the heck do you think you're going with that? And he's just like, he's just like, no, I'm taking it. Like, no, you're not. So they just, like, literally held the cart and wouldn't let him leave. And, yeah, he starts freaking out. Obviously, they call the police. And they decided they had to put the cart out back. You know, because you can't let that stuff out in the open. You gotta put it in the cooler. So I come into work that morning, and I go into the big cooler out back, and I see, like, this cart loaded with meat, and there's, like, a jacket on top of it, like someone's trying to, like, do a Harry Potter invisibility cloak. And I'm like, what the hell's the deal with this? And my manager is just like, have I got a story for you? And yeah. What a genius. What a genius. He literally thought he could just walk out the door like that. Like, that's... Why would you do that? People are so stupid. There we go. But what if it worked? But it didn't. But it didn't. Yeah, back when I worked there, that was actually a huge thing. One thing people would shoplift all the time was, like, meat products. Like, the freshly cut meats and steaks. And there was a reason for that. Like, it's not just because people want a fancy steak for free. What actually would happen would, like, people will shoplift that stuff, and they'll try and, like, sell it to, like, local bars and stuff, because apparently they will buy that. They'll buy it, like, super cheap off them. So, there's people that just go around grocery stores stealing steaks so they can sell them to restaurants. And that's a legit thing. Like, every manager I've had in that department has, like, told me all about it. Because they've been in the business for a while. Ugh. There we go. But when they get caught, they don't know what to do. They're like, oh no, I thought I could get away with this. It's one of those things where it's just so stupid. Just can't imagine someone actually trying it until, like, you just see stuff. If I didn't see the damn card out back, I wouldn't have believed it myself. Okay, we're almost there. Let's keep going for special attack. I remember, like, my manager once told me this one story when he worked at another store. There was a dude who came in, and he was wearing, like, a fancy suit and everything. And he just said that he was a representative of, like, a brand, and which is a thing that happens a lot. Like, yeah, they come in, they just, like, check the shelves to make sure that, like, you're actually displaying stuff properly. But this dude, he was just a random dude in a suit, and he just, like, put a bunch of stuff in, like, one of those, like, reusable bags and just walked out the door without paying for it. Nobody questioned it because they thought he was a rep. No, he was just lying. I mean, you're not gonna look at a guy in a fancy suit and think he's probably just here to shoplift, right? Ugh. You can get away with that, like, once per store. Maybe only a couple times until word gets around, but you'd be surprised at some of the stuff people do. You can go anywhere if you have a clipboard or a ladder. You should have a clipboard, yeah. If you have a... Let me tell you something, chat. As someone who worked at a grocery store for a long time. If you have a clipboard, every employee wants to stay the hell away from you. Because you know, they know they're probably going to talk to you. And you're never going to shut up. And we don't want to talk to you. We want to just do our job and get back to it. Clipboard is the ultimate stay away from me thing when you're an employee at a grocery store. Because what's going to happen is that if someone with a clipboard comes up to talk to you, they're going to give you the whole "we're all family here" speech, and they're going to talk to you about what you can do to help the company. There's a Pikachu kid here. Hang on a second. I could probably just beat the Pikachu kid now. Let's do that. I was hoping there'd be a trainer in here so I can just level up quick. Pretty sure this is special attack gain as well anyway. Let's go. Nobody likes the "we're all a family here" talk. God, I don't miss looking there. There we go. Small talk sucks. Okay, what do we got? 21! That's pretty good. Look at that. Look at that, chat. Alright, now I'm probably gonna buff speed next. You see them gains, and now you know why I'm doing this. Yeah. I mean, I do remember one thing that actually happened when I first started working. Like, literally within, my first, like, few months of working, my first job at a grocery store. I remember, like, it was, like, one of my first nights alone, just, like, cleaning up the department. There was some lady that came in, and she told me that, like, she had a special deal with the manager, that she could get, like, some of the products for, like, a quarter of the price, and she asked me to change the price to reflect that, and now, chat, I'm not falling for that crap, but I can't, like, take the chance that she might be telling the truth or something, and I'll get in crap if I yell at her. So I basically just tried to be as nicely as possible, telling her to get lost. I'm not doing that. And I talked to my manager about it the next day, and he's like, yeah, people try that. They'll, like, look up the manager's name online, and they'll walk into a store and act like they know them. People are gross. There we go. There we go. Because stuff is, like, priced by weight. You put it on a scale, and it prints the price tag. And she wanted me to, like, change that so I could print a cheaper price for her. Because, she knows the manager. Some crap like that. Anyways, I'm looking for the one that buffs speed. Let me do that. You would be surprised at how brazen some people could be for this stuff. Attack, special defense. Is it the anklets? There it is. Okay. Let me just heal my PP here. And that, chat, is why I hate people. That is why you just develop a tolerance to hate people sometime. Had a guy come in every 45 minutes to steal by layering clothes on his body. He just kept piling on. It happened so much, the cops just waited at Starbucks for the next time he came in. They took him to the back, took all his stuff, and arrested him. Yeah, it's cool. Wonderful. Anyways, let's speed. Hi. I guess Dragon Pulse is fine here. It's only level 10, but, I don't want the not very effective message to slow me down. Trainee auto-heals me? Oh, did she? I didn't even notice. Oh boy then, well I guess I was being stupid. Anyways, let's see if I can get the speed buff. And I should be good for a good portion of the game. Oopsie. Ouchie. Blast Dragon Pulse. Faulkner had a level 10 Pidgeot in the Space World 99 build. Well, that's funny. Alright. Let's go for speed. High. Level 10 Pidgeot. That'd be so funny. Can you imagine Faulkner just having, like, a low-level Pidgeot as the first gym leader? That would be really hilarious. Alright. Don't miss retail, chat. I hate it. Despise it. I will take toxic Twitch chat and comments over it any day. I tell you what. His team in Space World 99 is literally level 10 Pidgey, level 10 Pidgeotto, and level 10 Pidgeot. That sounds so funny. I'm sure modders will put that in the future. Well, I mean, that's the thing, chat. Sometimes people you don't get paid enough to care about the shoplifters. There we go. Why'd I leave? I'm an idiot. Alright, let's go back to speed. High. This Flygon's pretty sick. Dragon Pulse. There we are. I mean, sometimes... I got reminded of another thing that I just thought was funny. I remember there was this one dude who, like, he used to work there. And, because I mentioned, like, you know, working in the meat department for a while. Like, as a part of the meat department, they have, like, these really huge, expensive, like, cutting knives, right? There was, like, this one dude one time. We just got, like, a new order of those knives. And he just went out back and stole them. Like, he just took them home. And, like, obviously they caught him on the footage. Like, they just went back and checked the security footage and they saw him taking them. Which is funny. And he got fired for it, but I just found that funny. It's like a set of knives. It's like, really? Anyways, I think I've buffed it enough. How about one more and then I'll just use experience to finish the level up. I don't remember how much they cost. They're kind of expensive, but it's like... It's so weird, because you see... I think the thing that, No, he didn't keep the knives. He had to give them back. Otherwise, they would have, like... I think, like, how it works in situations like that is, like, either they give them back or they call the cops or something. In situations like that, you're lucky if anything beyond getting fired happens. Or doesn't happen. Here we go. But I remember that dude, he was, like, really nice. He seemed like an okay guy. But, like, no, he's just stealing crap out back. There we are. He used to have a manager in electronics who would change the inventory numbers so he could steal expensive electronic items. He was eventually caught. Ugh, that shocked me. People do some weird crap. I don't need Hyper Beam. Well, usually, well, yeah, that's a usual thing, is most stores, like, they probably will just let you go, because here's the thing, chat, about retail. They never want to, like, call somebody when, like, people do crap. The reason for that is because if a customer comes in and they see, like, a bunch of, like, emergency vehicles out front, they're gonna think, if they see that all the time, they're gonna think, oh, maybe I shouldn't be shopping here all the time, if it might be dangerous. So that's why they let you go most of the time. Most people know this, and that's why they keep doing it. There we go. Also, how much did my speed go up? I missed it. I missed it. Oh, for crying out loud. I was mashing the whole time. Alright, 143. I don't think it went up very much. But it went from like 120 something to this. That's fine. Huh. It was more than 10. Yeah, I was literally just mashing and telling my story, but that's good. And all that's left is Samus. What can we do here? Attack is good, speed. I think I should buff my special defense. Special defense, like when I get hit with Shadow Ball, that just ruins my day. Power Band. Let's keep going a bit here. Once I'm done this, I'm not going to have to EV train anything else anymore. This is literally the last Pokemon, so bear with me. The pineapple. Whatever. I'll just spam Bullet Punch anyway. I don't think there's ability stuff. Speed went up by 17. Okay, thank you. Saw it in a clip. Alright. That's fine. Bears. I don't think there's ability capsules in the snow. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah, chat. I mean, I got some fun stories from it, but I don't miss retail. Not fun. There we go. I feel bad for all you that, like, and let me tell you, chat, when I go anywhere, I make sure I am nice to the retail workers. I will never be freaking mean to that. If you're mean to like your waiter or like just the random person that's like working at Walmart, I am not going to get along with you. You can tell a lot about a person by how they treat the people they don't have to be nice to. +9 already, that's nice. Bullet Punch. Well, looks like we're getting that boost. You should be nice to people in general, yes. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. I already destroyed the mean pineapple earlier. Yeah, I think in general that's a good word of advice. Don't be rude to the people serving you your food. I feel like that should be common sense. That's never a good idea. Wonderful. Only other stories I probably have that I remember now, right now anyway, is just person was rude, ruined my day, and I hate people. That's the moral of the story. I don't want to just talk about all those. I left all that crap behind for a reason. Okay, how close am I? We're getting there. Last EV train in Pokemon, let's do it. Pineapple going down. Ouchie. Yeah, now we're all here to ruin your day. Just because someone's rude to you, chat, doesn't mean you gotta pay the rudeness forward. You gotta be nice. Break the cycle. Okay. More special defense. Just keep going. Oh, people throwing up and crapping on the floor. Chat, I've been in that situation. Let's not talk about that, please. I don't want to go down that trip down memory lane. It's retail. We all kind of laugh about it, but we know there's stories where people will just like vomit or crap. No, you don't have to apologize, it's fine. People will just vomit or crap and then leave it there and just leave the store. It has happened. It happens almost on a daily basis somewhere. It's not just a meme, I promise you. If you do that, chat, well, let me tell you something. If that happens, most of the time I'm pretty sure they just leave because they are embarrassed and they don't want to tell somebody, which I can understand, but let me tell you something. We checked the footage. We know who did it. And we're watching you the next time you come in. As soon as you come in, I promise you, an employee is gonna go back and be like, hey everybody, the guy who crapped on the floor is back, and we're gonna like awkwardly watch you and judge you. I promise you. There we go. And I'm talking like malicious stuff. I mean, I understand. Some people got some health issues, and you know, we're not gonna judge you for that. We've all been in those situations. Well, retail workers have been in that situation. Anyways. Okay. One more pineapple ought to do it. I'll go for it. Ludicolo. Listen, 9 times out of 10, if you're just, like, asking an employee nicely for something, we will help you. The moment you get the slightest bit rude, that's the only reason we want to avoid you. There we go. There we are. Okay, chat, I did just remember one story now, darn it. I guess I can tell this one, because it's kind of surreal. There was this one dude. Like, I never experienced this firsthand, but, like, my managers would swear by it. Like, they apparently had meetings about what to do about this guy. He would, like, legit call the customer service counter just to, like, yell at, like, whoever was working there. We don't know. I guess it was, like, his hobby or something. And I remember hearing about this guy for a while, for, like, a year on and off of doing this stuff. I don't know why we couldn't, like, do anything about it. Such a pain. Alright, I'm gonna go for experience now. It should be fine. And I remember one time, I was, like, helping this one customer out, and he seemed really nice. And it was fine, I didn't think anything of it. But as soon as I helped that guy, my manager, like, pulled me aside and was like, what did that guy say to you? And I'm like, what? Oh, only +6? Oh, great. Well, that's something, I guess. And, like, he told me, like, that's the guy. That's the dude who keeps calling the customer service desk to yell at people. Like, just yell at them. And I'm like, okay. Like, no, he was normal. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, alright. But, yeah, apparently, like, they had to keep an eye on him whenever he came in the store. Supposedly, he was banned at one point, but because, you know, it's retail and the customer's gotta be happy, they, unbanned him or something. There we go. It's so fun. I don't know, like, the way they described it is that he would literally just call to yell at somebody because he just wanted to yell at somebody. I don't know the exact crap he would say, but it was such a huge issue, I remember. Like, I even remember that dude's name. I'm not gonna say it. But, like, it was a big deal back then. So weird. Some fantastic training. Alright, well, I buffed some stats. Can I buff anything else while I finish off this level? Like, one more training session, maybe. Special defense is up as much as it can. I increased it fairly decently. Do I have the special attack lowering berry? Did I do that? Let me check here. Defense, special attack. Alright, nice. I should have did this first. I probably got some more, I probably could have gotten some more pluses to special defense in this case. Alright. One of the stores I worked at had the same problem. No reason why he harassed us in the customer support, just because, like, his wife divorced him and he had no one to yell at or something like that. Well, I can believe it. There we go. I think that's one of those things, though, where, like, after I got out of working retail, I kind of realized that, like, wow, this stuff isn't as normal as it should be. Because, like, I realized I look back on some of those situations like, huh, that was really crappy. I shouldn't have had to, like, deal with some of this crap. Nobody should have to deal with some of that crap. I think I'll just go with the increasing attack power, I guess. Let's do that. Or is it Power Bracer? Okay, one more. This is the last one. I guess it's the same mentality as the people who go on the internet to yell at people. I guess, yeah, it is the real world equivalent to that. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. Excellent. It's not normal, no. Well, it's normal, but it shouldn't be. Retail sucks. Hate it. +7. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Last kill. We good. Now then. I'm gonna go to the Canalav gym next. Be good if I can finish one more gym leader today. Anyways, alright. I would say that the EV training was definitely worth it. Like, you saw the gains we got on every Pokemon throughout these sessions. These Pokemon are ready to kill. And you're low level, so I'm gonna give you the lucky egg right now. Yeah, at least online you got that block button. There we go. Oh. Hey, Asprey, you're gonna challenge the gym? Someone should check to see if you're ready. This is me. This someone is me with my new gym badge. Alright then, here we go. Let's see what I can do here. He's probably gonna close combat me. Staraptors do that every single time they come out. Vampy's weak to that now. I wonder if I should just go for it. Oh! I'm dead. Whatever, I should have just let Kuda do this. He's still doing it. That's right. I didn't realize Barry was gonna be here. I wouldn't have put Empoleon up front for that. Azumarill. I accidentally tapped the button, but it's okay. I'll just let it go. Critical hit. And play Rough Mist. We good. Fighting on a moving bridge is such a bright idea. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Heracross. Air Slash it. Deleted that HP bar. HP bar. You see that? Before I stuttered my words. It's Torterra. Easy. I'm prepared for earthquakes now, chat. Earthquake would be good here. Do it, Mina. You can do it. I believe. Alright, Intimidate. Flare Blitz. Okay, not bad. I didn't put the other items back on my Mons either, because I didn't expect a rival fight. I was just thinking I could beat up some gym trainers. Ooh. Deleted Snorlax HP bar. Okay. I already fought that guy to the left there. Alright, what else? No, I wanted to use Empoleon, that's fine. Oh, what now? How's it going, champ to be? The gym leader's right isn't here. Bolted off, Byron went over to Iron Island for a break. Alright, we're probably not gonna get to beat him today. What does that last thing say? You should get some training into. Alright. I guess we're going to Iron Island. We have to do it. I thought maybe I could go right in the gym, but I should have known better. They never let me just go to the gym. Well, I actually could fight Maylene right away. What are we at? 2 hours, 10 minutes? That's fine. Oh. Who are you? I see, that's Orberg's gym badge. I see. You defeated my son, Rourke. You must be a trainer aiming for the league. I, Byron, am the next wall you need to overcome. You haven't explored Iron Island yet, have you? You should do some training while you're here. Come see me when you're done exploring underground. They're not even gonna make me find him. He's like, go explore the island, Jummy. You are. Ah, you're Asprey. I'm Riley, a trainer as well. This man is the only person in the universe that can make that hat look so good and so fly. I'm Riley. Anyways, nice to meet another trainer. If it's alright with you, I'd like to challenge you to a battle right now. No, yes or no, he's just gonna fight me. Look at how good that man looks. My god, that suit is great. Absolute gentleman right there. Dress up as him as for Halloween. You think I got the money for that outfit? You think I got the money for that suit and hat? No. Let's see, Lucario. I could probably just... I could hammer arm it, actually. Could also go for just flamethrower. What does this hat classify as a fedora, chat? Or is it like one of the different ones? I don't know. I'm not up to speed on my differences in hats. Probably hit Blizzard or just go Dragon Pulse, actually. You know what? I'm just gonna go Dragon Pulse on Yo-Yo here. As we all know, chat, it's physically impossible to make a fedora look good unless you're an anime character. If you try it in real life, well, you're just going to probably end up on, like, a cringe post on Reddit. I'll go ahead with this, too.
Why, hello there, belady. Would you like to see my fly fedora?
Probably got a nice few good suits somewhere in your streamer mansion. Check under your huge piles of cash. Oh, you're right. Why is it that the partner characters have such great designs? Like, there's Cheryl, there's Riley, and it's like, damn, they look so damn good. There we go. I'll let it keep fighting. He's got a bear. Look, this man even has a bear. He knows what style is. Burn it. Oh yeah, Marley's cool too. Even that buck fella's alright. Oh yeah, then there's the child lost in the cave. How could I always forget about her because I forgot about her in the main playthrough, but I had to go to that cave this time. Slack King. Alright, I'm gonna send out Metagross and we're gonna punch it. What are you doing, Citrus Berry, huh? Loafing around? I'll take you out. Thank you. I can sense you have a strong aura. Backed up by a strong Pokemon, no less. Allow me to heal. I'll be training more inside. You can join me if you like. Well, I guess we're going training, chat. Riley's so cool. Let me get this. It's been a while since I've been on a map that lets me move this fast, it feels like. Okay, Sableye. May as well get some more level ups while we're here. I mean, my Pokemon are clearly just about maxed out in all their EVs now. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, which happened first? The character Riley or the character Aaron from, like, the Pokemon movie? Because it's so obvious in the Lucario movie that, you know, Aaron is based off of Riley or vice versa, but I don't know which one actually came first. I'm pretty sure the game stuff had to have been first, right? Like Sir Aaron, not the Bug Elite Four member, which is also confusing because Gen 4. But there's like a Lucario movie, and there's like some like flashback to like Lucario's like first partner, which was like a dude named Sir Aaron, who looks like a medieval version of Riley. Aaron is 3rd gen? 3rd gen? I'm talking about like Aaron, the Bug Elite Four member. That's Gen 4, right? Sir Aaron from the 7th. There we go. They introduced all that stuff during 3rd gen, did they? And Lucario was a move. I guess Lucario was one of the first Pokemon introduced for that gen, I guess. But I have to imagine Riley was like something planned, huh? Oh. Oh, you're talking about the Steel-type Pokemon. Ahahaha. Floatzel. Maybe. Yeah, Mystery Dungeon did have the Lucario statue. Take it out. Yeah, Pokemons. Chat, all that we need to know is that Riley and Cheryl look pretty damn fly. Protector. Now I can get a useless rock type. No, I'm just kidding. Rhyperior's cool. They look so damn cool. Where is he? Hey, look, a Mawile. I don't regret what I'm about to do. I was trying to punch. It thinks it's clever. Super Potion. Oh, I better get that item. Hang on. This place was the first time you could get Steelix in the wild. I remember that being a big deal, because Steelix is like usually a trade-only evolution. Oh, hey. Guess I could get Rhyperior early. Did Mawile get buff base stats in this game or something? I never thought about that. I think Sableye looks cool. I don't want Hydro Pump. Mega Sableye looks sick. That's one of my favorite Mega forms. I can punch, so I don't want to deal with it now. Battle time. Okay, Grovyle, this is fine. Because I got Signal Beam, chat. Signal Beam. I said I got Signal Beam. Die. I'm not scared of you. In fact, I'll burn you. Oh, wait, he's fast. Oops. Maybe I will die. Alright. I guess I gotta do this now. Oh, he quick attacked my priority move. The scum. The scum play right there. Fearow, You know what? I want to use Ice Shard on this too. Hang on a second. Double checking the stream health. It's looking pretty good. The internet issues are still there from like the last couple weeks, but like it's definitely much, much better than it was. I haven't seen anyone in chat complain about it, but I do definitely see there's been dips. I just want it to work fine for when I stream Dread. Drill run. Ice Shard. Okay. We're making progress at least now, chat. Ah, the item. Whatever. I don't know, we'll go all the way back around for that now. Need it later. Isn't Riley supposed to be, like, right here? There he is. Glad to see you here. If you don't mind, let's team up. Pokemon seem to be restless. He heals me anyway, but I guess the nurse is there for if I decide to come back. No. Alright, no, I want to hang out with the fly dude. He's so cool, chat. He's so freaking cool. Come to think of it, they haven't, like, put him in Pokemon Masters, right? I haven't played Pokemon Masters in eternity. I gave up on it. Scotch is too lame, and I don't have the money to blow on it. Every good hiker gets a boost. Oops, I didn't trigger the double battle. Coming at ya. There we are. I don't know what I want to do for a remake team. I feel like I want to avoid using some Pokemon that I've already used before. Like, pretty much every vanilla Gen 4 playthrough I did back in the day, I would always use just Staraptor and Luxray. Those are cool Pokemon. Like, Staraptor's one of my favorite, like, birds to use. Like, early game bird Pokemon. But I don't know, I feel like I want to use something else. I don't know what to get, though. There we are. Like, I'm gonna start with Turtwig, so I don't want to catch Badoo and you use Rose Raid. I can catch a Geodude or Zubat in the early caves. I can catch a Ponyta outside of Orberg. Maybe I should try and use Pokemon that I know I can evolve by trading. Come to think of it, without Andrew and Dylan here, I'm not going to be able to easily trade for that. I'll have to just, like... I'll just, like, have to get one of my mods to trade with me using Nintendo Online. Can get early ghosts. Yeah, I could use a Gengar for that playthrough. I don't know. Maybe. Frostlass is a neat idea. I don't think I've done that before. Let's see. I don't know if they're gonna... I don't think they're changing, like, the placement of Pokemon. Maybe I'll use my water... Maybe my water type, I should use a Lumineon for the first time in history. I've never used Lumineon. That could be fun. Just get the good rod and catch one early on. Bronzong? Possibly. 56. Alright. Now what can we do here? Lowest level is now Vampy and Mina. Gosh darn it, you two. Pull some weight here. I always remember I'm on the wrong page. Oh, that's right. You do gotta trade for Electivire and Magmortar, but... I think the thing I'm wondering, though, is, like, are a lot of the Platinum evolutions gonna be locked behind post-game again? I haven't really been clear on that. There's some Pokemon I'd like to catch early. But who knows? Earthquake. Lucario used Meteor Mash. That fella's ready to kill. And I'm unfortunately gonna kill Lucario every battle now. Wait, he survived? Wow. He won't next time. Head Smash. Okay, 80... This is not going to hit. I also take a bunch of recoil. I don't really want to use this. I mean, I feel like I got Earthquake. And for flying types, I have Ice Shard, and the priority's nice on it. I don't think I want to use this. It's going to miss. Like, I'm too slow to use an inaccurate move like that. They did show some Mons only available in Platinum, so yes, Togekiss, Houndoom appear in the trailers. Okay. That's good. So that means Flint will actually have fire types. Smooth Rock. What? Okay. That caught me off guard. Riley, I respect you, and for that reason, I'm gonna need you to, be very, very careful with me right now. Okay. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? I switch and hope he attacks the nose pass. If I kill Lucario, he's just gonna send out another Pokemon. I can't keep that up. Lucario's too strong, so let me see here. Don't. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're gonna just do this again. Ignore that text you see on your screen. You see nothing, right, chat? Ah? Ah? Nothing. Nothing. Get in the ball, Steelix. Wait, I'm sorry, what did that text say? Kept going and crashed? Oh, he missed. Get in the ball, Steelix! Ah! What happened? What happened, chat? What happened? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What are you talking about? Maybe if I burn Lucario, he won't be able to do a lot of damage. I'll try that next reload. He keeps... I think he's already preset to miss Steelix for the turn. Lucario, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that right now. Why? Never mind, he's gonna keep hitting it. What's the shortcut key for this? Okay, I found it. Lucario? Lucario? Can you stop that? Can you stop kicking the thing made of literal gold right now? I know you can miss this. I know you can miss this. Oh my, stop hitting him. Stop it. I need it so I can put it in the box forever. You're ruining my plan here, Riley. I thought you were cool. Why do you keep hitting it now? Just miss once more time. You did it 2 times in a row. Oh my god, Riley. Riley! Riley, stop it! Stop hitting it! I'm begging you to stop hitting it, Riley! What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Just let me have the shiny! Why do you gotta be like this? Miss the damn kick? What's wrong with you? Oh! Stop it. Stop kicking. Miss the kick just once. Please. Please, just miss the kick just once. I'm gonna have this, like, part of the soundtrack looping in my head forever. I'm trying to burn him so he can't do as much damage, but he has to miss the first turn. And, oh, what are the odds? It's not working. It's not working. We literally confirmed the RNG that he can miss this attack, right? Like, we've literally seen him miss the attack, so I don't know if it's like frame-based RNG. But we've seen him miss this turn. Not if I keep reloading. I have to manipulate it. What if opening and closing the bag affects it? No. I think I'm just gonna keep throwing the Pokeball at this damn rate. It's not gonna work. Let's go. Oh, he missed. Wait. Is throwing the Pokeball always manipulate the RNG so that it misses? Hang on a second. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Doesn't that also mean the ball will never work? Not if I get to turn 2. It won't be preset by then. Riley. So the first... What if I throw a different ball? Will that affect it? No, he always misses. Riley doesn't want me to have this. Alright, what if I open up the Pokeball page and then close it? Then can I do this? No. So does this mean I can't win? Like, I literally can't get the Pokemon now. I can't even get it to shake once. It refuses to shake even damn once. I don't think it's possible to catch it anymore. The RNG is already set in a way where I can't even get a single ball shake. It's a bad Groundhog Day. I want to catch it and find out if it's actual legit one, or if it's in the values that the game, or if it's in the extra values. I don't think I can do this. If I attack Lucario, he's just going to, the RNG is going to allow him to hit. Oh, this isn't good. We can't catch it. Well, switching out well, what's switching out gonna do for me, though? Like, what do I do? I've been trying all the different balls, not a single one will shake. Ugh. He keeps killing it! Why must I live through this? Why do we have to watch the shiny die over and over and over? Why? There we are. I don't got that other estate now either. I think it's gone. Unless waiting affected the RNG. It's gone, chat! We have to move on. We have to move on. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I wasn't gonna use it anyway, but it's just the principle of it. The principle of the matter. I already had a shiny Steelix in that randomizer playthrough. It's okay. It is okay. Oh, hang on. Just get another shiny. Just get another shiny. I knew this would happen to me one day. Should've just killed Lucario. My dude, I don't know where you been the last 15 minutes. Lucario is faster than me. I don't know if you noticed the several turns of me trying to do that. That didn't work. Canalab City. Oh boy. I talk such good things about Riley and he says, nah, I'll kill Shiny. I'll just kill Shiny, bro. But I can't stay mad at him because he's freaking Riley. Ooh. Dead. $55. Machoke? Yeah, then he just sends out a freaking Metagross and can probably just bullet punch it to death. Now, yeah, that's a brilliant idea for sure. Yeah, he's going Meteor Mash. You played me like an amateur. More encounters. Still can't escape. Dawn Fan too slow, I guess? I could put someone else up front. I put Vampy up. I can't get hit with Earthquake there if he even has it. Max Potion. More Sparkle sounds, but it's my Sparkle sounds this time. Let me Thunderbolt Golbat here. Or not. Dead. Okay, stats are still increasing good just fine. What else is down here? I have a better shiny anyway, it's fine. I'm just a little annoyed that one had to appear here of all places. Don't need to fight them. I still gotta take a long way around. That's right, Vampy, you are the better shiny. It's a shiny fridge, chat. It's better. Can I use the HP up on you? I don't think I can. But I'll sure as hell try. Won't have any effect. Can anybody take it? Maybe King? Yo-Yo? They're all maxed out, chat. Golbats. Ah, whatever, I'll Blizzard him. Take him out. Rough him up. Shiny fridge that gives shiny food. Hey, look! It's the version exclusive duo. The only thing inside Rotom Fridge is organs. Rotom's a ghost, though. Ghosts don't have organs, silly. Oh, chat. I just know. Every time I get into an encounter now, I'm scared it's gonna be another shiny. And I'm gonna have to relive that horror. Riley and his Lucario here. This is the way forward. Okay, let's grab him. This is easy enough, I hope. I just hope he uses, like, Meteor Mash unlike Gardevoir. I'll just Thunderbolt Masquerain, it's fine. Critical hit by a Masquerain almost killed me. That's something I didn't think I'd be saying. Oh, I didn't kill him. Damn. Now I gotta switch out. Lowest level... You know what, I'll send out Kuda for this. No, sorry, Yo-Yo. Alright, I won't overwrite State 4. I still have the state, chat. I could do something with that, maybe. The bunny's bouncing now. The bunny hop. I missed. And the bunny got kicked. Oh. Oh, that was Sandstorm. I was wondering what that was for a second. Okay, air/U. Okay, Vampy leveled up. Good. Vampy's stats are all relatively decent, I guess. Oh, not that move. Defense. Alright. I'm just gonna finish off the Medicham. Oh, never mind, he got me to it. I guess I can just use Flamethrower on it. Cradilly is one of those annoying tanky Pokemon that you just can't kill one hit. I'm sure there's a way to catch that Steelix, but we didn't really have time to sit there and mess around with that too long. I just wanted to catch it so I could find out, but yeah, whatever, I have the state. I can go back and figure it out later. Oh, that's the same Masquerain. It switched. Alright, here we are. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into the mine.
We're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner?
You said it, brother. That's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted-out Iron Island. To share in all the joys and all the sorrows. This is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Asprey, this is one battle we can't lose. Yeah, Riley's talking to me about a battle we can't lose. Oh. Who does he think he is? Just this son of a... This little SOB over here. Well, that's down. Guess I'm Thunderbolting you now. Ooh, I killed it. Houndoom. I thought Toxicroak had Intimidate for a second. I guess anything I do was just fine. Oh, there we go. We can't have the shiny, no one can. Is Intimidate normally like a hidden ability for, There we go. Excellent. No Earthquake for me. No, Fatal Frame, the Black Maiden thing. That's the port. That's not a new game, but we didn't really. It's new to us, I guess. Here we go. Okay, Muck's dead. Anything else? Good. Alright. HM4. We're done here. Alright. Stupid Riley killing the shiny. He ruined everything. Oh, that's the Regirock chamber. Oops. Shiny Stone. Metal Coat. Okay, this is Regirock. Or, sorry, Steel. Why did I say Regirock? I think I said it twice. Hang on, I better talk to him in here now. Alright, you explored the island. Do you feel stronger? Ready to go back to the gym? He just has a little cottage out here. Because why not? Oh, there's Starpies there. Can I fish here? Never thought of trying that for these tiles. There's just a few water tiles, and you can fish. Oh, whoopee, Magikarp again, yeah. No, I still like Riley. Riley's cool. But he shouldn't have killed my shiny, chat. All I'm saying is that was a teensy bit rude. Anyways, this is probably a good spot to end. I've been streaming almost 6 hours now. We finished Iron Island. I thought I was going to have to do it after the gym anyway, but this is fine too. Double save, because why not? I wasn't gonna use the shiny Steelix, but come on, I had to try and catch it. Whatever. I still got my shiny for the playthrough. Ugh. Well, whatever. Anyways, this is where it ends for the YouTube audience. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good night. Bye-bye.